Okay, so this video is going to be about my first day in high school. Now, before I tell you about my first day of high school, let me tell you about something that my school does called Freshman Night Out. So basically all the freshmen merge into the auditorium of my big ass high school, and they get like brief introductions from like clubs and drama club and cheerleading and football and basketball and tennis and soccer and English and math. And so then after like the presentations are done, we all go and like flee the school and find our classes, and we find our lockers, and we meet our teachers and the principal. At my school, I'm not gonna tell you guys where I go to school, but it used to be really ghetto, and like people would get shot, people would get stabbed, people were getting thrown over like the different like levels, like because my school's 3 levels, so people get like thrown over. So that doesn't happen anymore because there's like security down every hallway, security everywhere. Not everywhere, really, not really, but they have like cages over like stuff like that. But basically after freshman night out with all my friends, we didn't even remember where anything was, so we were like, we're screwed for the first day of school. We are screwed. We're gonna be so lost. We're gonna be late to every one of our classes, and we're just gonna be screwed. So last year when I was in 8th grade, I had to wake up at 7:30. I had to wake up at 7:30 to get on my bus, and I was late probably like 40%-ish, 30%-ish of the year, and I had to wake up at 7:30. Now that I wake up for high school at 6 o'clock in the morning, I was so scared I was going to be late because 6 o'clock in the morning, 7:30. That's an hour and a half difference, and I still couldn't get up at 7:30. But I got my ass up. I was on time for the bus. I'm friends with a lot of people in high school. So I was like, okay, this is cool, and like they all live around me. So I sat on the bus. I saw my friend Charlencia, Matt, and Evan. Is his name Evan? He's not really my friend. Well, he is. His name's Evan. I was right. But I sat by myself because I chose to. What else was I gonna say? So I saw my friend Char and I sat down my ass in the like middle-ish of the bus, and so we were off, and so we went to school, and like I got off the school bus by myself, and I did not see any of my friends in sight. I was like, I'm so screwed. I'm gonna be so lost. I'm gonna look so stupid and so awkward. But so they dropped us off, and then I had to walk like the walk of shame all the way. It wasn't a walk of shame really, because everyone else was walking my direction, but I walked like long to the main entrance, and then I got in, and I was like, oh my god, this school is so big, I'm gonna get lost. And I have to go to the 2nd floor for like my first class, then the 1st floor to the gym for my 2nd class. Let me show you guys my schedule. Okay, so this is my schedule right here. So as you can see, it's like modern world history, PE, reading workshop, biology, algebra, lunch, English. I think I said that in order. Oh my goodness. But then the room numbers is really what I needed to know to get around the school. So this is my room numbers. Let me make sure this focuses. Focus. Okay, so those are my room numbers, and if you see like B, D, G, E, F, whatever, that's the wing that it's in. And the first number, so as you can see, some of them say 1, some of them say 2. That means 1st floor, 2nd floor, I believe. 1st floor, 2nd floor, and then cafe, which is on the 2nd floor. So I have to go from wing to wing, level to level to get to my classes. So I thought I was gonna be so lost. I just got so off track, but I thought I was gonna be so lost. But I walked into the school, and my friend Patricia was standing there. Thank God she was standing there, and I wasn't alone. So we like hung out in the morning because we had like 30 minutes before we had to get to our class. So we were just kind of wandering around the school looking for our lockers and stuff like that. And I can't open my locker for crap. I can open everyone else's locker. You name them, I'll open their locker. But I can't open my own. and so only my friends can open my locker. And none of my friends are even on the same floor as me, so that's kind of not good. And it's only the first story, so I haven't made new friends yet. But anyways, so I go to my first class, and my first class this semester is Modern World History with Mr. Usilia. I don't know how to pronounce it, so my friend and I just call him Ursula, because it's easier. All he talks about is him needing coffee and how his son, his favorite colors are red and green. And that's all he talks about. And that, and the fact that he loves coffee. If I didn't say that already, I think I said that. But after that, I go to PE, and this is probably the strictest I've ever had PE. You can't, if you don't change one day, they call your parents. And each class for me is 50 minutes, and passing periods are 5 minutes. So, yeah. PE, I have Mr. Burming. I'll call him Mr. Burming. I can't pronounce the last part. But he's a track coach at the school, so he makes you run like shit. So, but I have my friend Corey in that class. We're not really like best friends. We're just kind of like a mutual friend thing, but we talk together now. Okay, so then I go to reading workshop, which, so history's on the second floor, gym's on the first floor, and then reading workshop is on like some unknown wing that no one goes to. Excuse me. It's like some unknown wing, like at the end of this corner of the school. It's like some back hallway you have to go through, and I was like, I'm scared like someone's gonna pop out and attack me and kill me. But I got there, and you know how when you were in kindergarten, you would have to fold the paper in half and write your name on it and decorate it? She made us do that. Like, we're in high school now, I'm pretty sure I don't need none of that. And then she started talking about how she's married, but she didn't take her husband's last name, and she doesn't like being called Mrs. because it sounds like she's married to her father. And I was just like, this lady is crazy and has acne all over. But I got through it. And then from the first floor, I had to go to the second floor for biology, which is 2 periods, and no, it's not 2 periods, I lied. But then I have to go to biology with Miss Frennick, and I already know that she's gonna be evil. She tries to be like, oh my god, guys, like that fun teacher, but she really isn't. And then so from biology on the second floor, I have to go to from the B wing to the D wing, which is kind of ish far apart, to algebra with Mr. Boswell. I call him Mr. Bo because he told us to call him that, but I hate it because it's like 20 minutes longer because I'm stupid. Just kidding. It's not 20 minutes longer, is it? It's only 50 minutes, so it's a normal class. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, Mr. Boswell, and then I go to lunch, and I was so scared because me and my friend Linnea, we've been friends since 6th grade, so we've been friends for 3 years. Me and her are gonna plan on sitting with each other, and I was like, oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to find her. I stepped out that algebra classroom, and she was walking down the hallway. I was like, ooh, Jesus, thank you so much for sending my friend down this hallway so it's not awkward. So we went to lunch, and from there we were walking around because this cafeteria is big, and it's on the second floor, but it's a big cafeteria. So my high school is on the hill, so part of it's on the second floor, part of it's on the first floor. It's kind of weird. It's not like on an angle like that, like it's flat, but I don't know how to explain it. So we can't find a seat, and then our friend Becca runs up to us, and thank God, she came. So we were looking around, and there was an empty booth, but there was someone's bag there. So we were like, oh well, let's just move her bag, because it was like literally there was like a booth like this, and the table was here, and her bag was here, and then behind this booth there was like a table. So we just threw her shit on that table, and so then so then more people come, so we have 7 of our friends sitting at the lunch table, and these 2 snotty ass people, they weren't snotty, but these 2 people come up to us and were like, we were sitting here. And then we were just like, no you weren't, or you wouldn't be sitting here. And then they were like, yeah we were, your bag was here. And we were like, no it wasn't. It wasn't here, it's on that table, it's been there. And she was like, oh well, and we were just like, yeah. And then so they left. They expected 7 people to get up and go find another seat when there was 2 girls. 2 compared to 7. Like, we deserved that seat. And so me and my friend Linnea went to go get our iced tea. And the lunch lady rang mine up cheaper, and I got mine for 60 cents, and my friend got hers for $1. So I got mine 40 cents cheaper. So thank you, lunch lady, who scanned my Arizona iced tea. So yeah, then I go back to the first floor in the B wing with English with Miss Hess, and she's so nice, and she plays piano, and she's blonde, and she has brown eyes, and I only know that because she told us. So yeah, but I hate her classroom. Like, she forms her desks in like the shape of her name, so her desks are like in a U. I don't even know, but that was my day. And then the bell rang, and I did not know how to find my bus, because literally you go out the main entrance at the end of the day, and there's like 30 buses, and you have to find your bus, and they're like all scattered out. They don't have certain parking spots, but I found it, and I went home. And yeah, that was my first day of high school. It was not overwhelming. I didn't make any friends because everyone at my high school is weird. So yeah, if you're an incoming freshman to high school, middle school, elementary school, probably not watching this, college, I don't know how old you guys are, tell me your high school experiences down below if you want to. You can fan me on littlemonsters.com, follow my Twitter, follow my Tumblr, and that's it. So I hope you guys liked this video, and I'm gonna go now. Bye!